Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great travel trailer value from Parkway RV Center. And folks, I still have a few trailers left. I know the fortunate circumstances of the hurricane has put used travel trailers at a premium and made them just about impossible to find, but I still have a few left. The one I'm going to show you today, this was a trade-in, a 2014 Kodiak by Dutchmen. This is a 291 RESL. It weighs 6,500 pounds, 33 feet long, has 2 power slide outs, rear lounge, floor plan, really in nice condition for the year model, folks. And I mean, it's not a brand new one, but it hasn't had a lot of use. Both slide outs work great, and I apologize if I get a little water on my camera lens, folks. We're still having the after effects of Irma here at up here in Ringgold, Georgia, so just sprinkling rain on or off. Got alloy wheels. I've got hooked up a generator right now, so I got everything on. 32 feet 4 inches to be exact. Got the full body paint. Got the insulated windows. Great live-in floor plan if you need to live in it. Corners aren't beat up like you see a lot of used travel trailers, and the back end stuff don't have that issue here. It does have a power awning, which was an upgrade. Got the outside speakers. Good looking travel trailer, folks. 6,500 pounds. That's in range for most half-ton, most modern half-ton trucks. I'm not going to say all of them, because I've seen half-ton trucks that can only tow 4,000 pounds. I've seen half-ton trucks that can tow 12,000 pounds and everything in between. So I'm not going to use the term half-ton towable, but more than likely your truck should be able to tow this. But you always want to call your vehicle dealer, ask for the service department, give them the VIN number to your truck or your SUV, have them email you over what your exact vehicle is rated to tow. Because believe me, folks, I had a customer that went through a situation, had an accident. He was towing one that was more than his truck was rated to tow. The insurance company did not pay the claim because the first thing they checked was how much the dry weight of the camper was, and the dry weight was about 300 pounds more than his truck was rated to tow. They denied the claim. They paid what it hit, but he basically just lost everything he just paid for a camper. So I don't want that to happen to anybody else. So in fact, we're going to make it a requirement. You have to call your Chevy dealer, Ford dealer, Toyota, whatever kind of vehicle you drive, ask for the service department and get what you can tow right from them, because they're going to know better than anybody. Sometimes it's in your owner's manual, but that's kind of a broad idea. You can look it up on the internet. Again, that's just an estimate. You ask 10 different RV dealers what your vehicle can tow, you're going to hear 10 different answers. Don't play around with it, folks. Don't guess at that. That's pretty serious stuff. Get the facts before you shop. Get your towing capacity before you shop. If you get them to email you what you can tow, you've got it on their company letterhead printed out. Tuck it in your owner's manual in your truck or in your glove box. But this is a 291 RESL. Got a beautiful floor plan, 2 slides. Let's look inside. As we step inside here, folks, there's no smoke or pet odors. This unit's going to include a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. It's going to include a major systems check by our certified RV techs to be completed after purchase. Got a really rare rear lounge floor plan. You got a fireplace, big TV, Jensen audio system with a built-in DVD player. That fireplace also doubles as an auxiliary electric heater to keep your main living area warm, and you've also got an LP furnace as well. You can sleep up to 6 people. This is a leather style sleeper sofa. You've got a table booth that folds down, makes a bed. You've got 2 chairs over here, and you probably got room in here for an air mattress too if you need to sleep more temporarily. I like the residential style hanging track lighting. Got the residential style faucet with a sprayer. Island kitchen, which is really nice. This is a big slide out right here, folks. The slide out goes from the end of the sofa all the way to the end of the fridge, and really opens it up in here. So you basically got 2 super slides in here. So this has got more space as far as square footage than most triple slide trailers have, because of this extra big slide out right here. Beautiful cabinetry. You got the darker wood. Gives it a real homey residential feel. Norcold refrigerator. Atwood stovetop and oven, high point microwave. We're going to make sure all this stuff works, folks. When we don't check them out till we sell them. This allows us to keep our overhead down, which allows us to sell campers like this with a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a complete inspection by certified RV techs for $19,900. Folks, if you bought this thing new 3 years ago, folks, and paid 10% down like everybody does, financed it, you would have to put several $1,000s with it when to sell it for $19,900. In other words, you couldn't afford to sell it for $19,900 once it got to the age of this one, because you'd still owe about $27,000. So if you had bought this thing new, decided to sell it when it was the same age as this one, you would have to put $6,000 or $7,000 just to get rid of it, just to pay it off after you sold it. So great opportunity for somebody that's wanting to buy a new one, doesn't want to lose that kind of money. This thing's almost half price of what it costs new. And you can't tell me in 3 years that you got $20,000 worth of use out of this camper in 3 years. It's not possible. Front bedroom, got a solid door for privacy. You can hang a TV. It's got the behind the wall TV mount bracket in the bedroom if you wanted to put an HDTV. Now, it's never had one because it doesn't have any holes drilled in the wall. If you want us to add one, just pay us back for what the TV and the mount cost us, and we won't charge you nothing to install it. That's entirely up to you, or you may be like me. You don't give a flip about TV. You're out camping. You're not out watching TV. I mean, I've got a 70-inch screen at my home and a lazy boy if I want to watch TV. If I'm out camping, I'm out in the outdoors. I'm out hiking, fishing, metal detecting, doing the stuff that I love to do, and that's the whole reason why I'm out camping. And but you know, there are people that TV's their life, so there you go. 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer, got a side bathroom, RV toilet. Of course, you got the shower. It looks like they've had some kind of repair on the thing, but hey, folks, that's part of buying a used RV. That's why this thing's half price for a new one. Obviously, we're going to check that, make sure it's not leaking, but you know, I obviously can't replace that for what I'm selling it for. But you know, heck, if it's sealed and it's working, that's nothing to worry about. And if a little thing like that bothers you, folks, you just need to go ahead and buy you a 2018 model, because you've got no business buying a used RV and spend you about 35 to 40 grand. But this is a nice, clean camper for what it is. And right now, folks, and I'm sure many of you know who are looking for used travel trailers, they're getting just about impossible to find. And the same thing happened after Katrina, folks. The hurricanes, people are buying them to live in. They're buying every one they can get their hands on. People are forming these fly-by-night corporations, buying every one of these they can get, taking them down to Texas and Florida, charging people double what they paid for them. And then once they sell all the campers, they go out of business. And it happened during Katrina. It's happening now. I had a guy from Texas this morning, an RV dealer, purchased 11 motorhomes from us, because right now he said what I'm selling them to you guys for, he can't even go to the auctions and buy them for that, because I don't buy from auctions. I buy new trade-ins. So keep that in mind, folks. What I'm selling these things for, I cannot replace them. And like I said, that guy bought 11 motorhomes, paid window price for them. He's going to take them to Texas and mark them up $10,000, $15,000 over what I originally had them priced for. So, and like he said, you cannot buy these things at the auctions, at the dealer-only auctions, for what I'm selling them for. But that's why we've been in business 49 years, folks. We don't have to get rich on every one of these we sell. As long as we make a little bit of profit to pay the bills, we send them on, because they make them every day. Of course, right now, folks, this market, you're about to see a shortage of used RVs and prices going up like you've never seen. 6 months from now, this is a $25,000 to $30,000 camper 6 months from now. Hope I'm wrong, but don't bet on it. I've seen this before, and it's happening again. But anyway, folks, if you want to buy a used RV, don't wait. Don't wait till Christmas. Don't wait till the first of the year. Don't wait till next spring, because right now these prices are going to be going through the roof. And after this batch is gone, I seriously doubt I'm going to be able to replace these things for what I'm selling them for. In other words, what I'm selling for $19,900 3 months from now is going to cost me $23,000, $24,000 to replace, and I have to bring them in here put a warranty on them and mark them up to make a profit off that. So keep that in mind. These things are about to get scarce. They're about to get very expensive. This is really your last chance if you don't want to get, if you want to get one that's, you know, that you're not going to be married to for the next 10, 15 years because you owe so much on it. 706-965-7929. 6,500 pounds, has a 2,300 pound cargo carrying capacity, sleeps up to 6 people with room in here for pallet and an air mattress for more if you need it. You can put it right there beside the table booth, put you a double air mattress there, sleep 8 people in here if you want to. I mean, you can take the chairs out and sleep 2 more people right there if you want to. You know, you can carry and sleep as many as you want to carry with you in a 32.5-foot camper. $19,900. That includes the warranty, the inspection, and includes a demonstration walkthrough. Includes instructional DVDs, starter kit, temp tag, and more. That's $19,900, folks. Don't even ask. I'm not taking a penny less for it. I don't care if you're a dealer. I don't care if you're just a regular buyer wanting to buy one RV. If you're buying 10, like this guy did this morning, the price is $19,900, haggle-free, firm, with those services. The only way I will discount one, folks, is if you take the unit as is, no inspection, no warranty, no repairs. You know, you just pretty much come here and take it like it sits now. And I will discount this thing because I have to pay my RV techs a lot of money because they spend about a day, day and a half once they get to it in here doing their inspection, and that's not counting any parts they got to replace. And it costs me a lot of money. It also costs me a lot of money to buy that warranty, because I have to pay the warranty company the money for it, and they will not let me sell or put a warranty on it without the inspection. So if you strictly just want to come hook it to your truck and go, I will discount the price, but that's the only way I'm discounting the price. Folks, I'm going to tell you, try to find another one like this for what I'm selling it for. They're not out there, and people are already going up on prices. I'm not going to do that as long as I still have this last batch of campers, but when they're gone, I have to price my RVs according to what I pay for them. So if I have to pay more for them, I have to charge more for them. So great chance, but this is really your last chance to get one, unless you want to wait a year or two for the market to settle down, which it may take that long or more. $19,900, haggle free with the services provided. If you want to take the unit as is, we will discount it. And folks, now we're not just going to say just here, take the good with the bad. Before you make the decision, if you want to take option A, which is the $19,900 price, or option B, which is the discounted price, by losing those services, you get the discount. You know, we'll still hook it into power and turn on the air, turn on the fridge, and let you do your own inspection on it before you decide, hey, if I want to take option A or option B. And so if you'll call us with a minimum 24-hour notice, we'll run power out to this thing, or run a generator to it like I've got running now. We'll turn everything on, turn the fridge and the air on, and let you go through it yourself. And you can decide then, do I want to take it with a discounted price and take it home today, or do I want to leave it here, wait till it gets it to its place in the shop to get checked out, because we check them out in the order we sell them. And that way I have nothing to worry about. You don't have to worry about something not working. All the major stuff will work. It'll include a 90-day nationwide limited warranty in case we miss something. And you get a complete walkthrough and demonstration so you know how to operate everything. It's your choice, folks, option A or B. Either one, you're going to get a great camper for a great price. If you'd bought this thing new, folks, you'd still owe in the upper 20s on it. There's no way you could afford to sell this thing for $19,900 unless you put several $1,000s with what you sold it for, just to pay it off. So this is a great opportunity to buy a newer camper at a lower price, but keep in mind these things are going through the roof. There's already a nationwide used RV shortage, and these hurricanes just made it worse. So you know, you're going to go to some dealers like us, and we won't have a travel trailer on the lot because people are buying these things in bulk to take to Texas and Florida to make extra money, and more Texas than Florida, because I think there's a lot more people in Texas affected. But of course, the Keys, and my hearts and prayers go out to everybody that was affected by both storms, have lost their homes, and we do have special incentives. If you were a storm victim, just give us a call. We'll help you out. Phone number 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays 423-605-6747. I'm telling you, these are comfortable chairs right here too. Nationwide delivery is available. Financing's available with minimum 10% down and approved credit only. And if your credit's not the most perfect in the world, there's an old saying, the lower the score, the higher the down payment. So it's down payment's got to be cash or trade equity. In other words, if you've got a trade in, you owe more than it's worth. Of course, you're still going to have to come up with 10% down somehow, some way to get a deal approved, even if you've got perfect credit. I don't make the rules, folks. That's the banks. The banks are the ones with the money. They're the ones that loan the money. I'm at their mercy just like you are. So, excuse me, folks. Give us a call. We've got a pretty good selection of travel trailers right now. They're dwindling fast because people are buying these to live in. I've also got a good selection of used toy haulers, which is hard to find before the storms and really hard to find now. But these things are flying off the lot, folks. And if you send me an email, keep in mind it may take up to 48 hours to respond to it, and during 48 hours, chances are somebody else is going to buy it. Please call. And there's nothing wrong with emails. We answer all emails, but we sell almost 600 units a year. Been in business 49 years. We don't use commissioned salespeople. I have 4 full-time salespeople selling almost 600 units a year. They're either on the phone or they're on the lot with a customer that made an appointment. These things, and folks, they don't have a lot of time to sit behind a computer. There's just no physical way for them to do that. You know, they'll check emails once a day, sometimes every 2 days, whenever they have time. But keep in mind, folks, you can learn more in a 10-minute phone conversation than you can in 2 hours emailing back and forth. I know it's old-fashioned. I know it's personal, but folks, selling something like this needs to be personal. And the best way to do it, if you can't shake somebody's hand, is at least talk to them on the phone. And while you're waiting on a response to an email that may take up to 48 hours, somebody else, because you're not the only person looking at this video that wants to buy this camper, somebody else could pick up a phone, call, leave a deposit, and you just lost it because you didn't want to make a phone call. And it's simple, it's easy. We have an answering service if you call our office number after hours, and our phone number is 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help on the cell phone at 423-605-6747. Keep in mind, folks, if it's after 10 o'clock or so, that after-hour cell number is off. You'll have to call the office and get the answering service. They'll try to answer your questions or take a message, and somebody will call you back the next business day, that very morning. So definitely if you can't get in touch with us, folks, it's not our fault, it's yours. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I have a Facebook page for Big Bow and Parkway RV Center. Of course, my YouTube channel, subscribe to it, hit the notification settings so you get emails every time I post a video. If you're looking for a travel trailer, folks, we got them. If you want a motorhome, we got them. We've got over 170 used RVs of all shapes, sizes, and price ranges. But we've got the largest selection in any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. We're a suburb of Chattanooga, Tennessee. We've sold to buyers from all 50 states, including multiple sales to buyers from Alaska and Hawaii. We've sent over 2,500 RVs all over Canada, coast to coast. Sent them overseas to England, Italy, Australia, the Netherlands, and more. And folks, if our prices weren't the lowest on the internet, do you really think we would sell almost 600 units a year? And if so, and people come thousands of miles away to buy from us, folks, we're family owned and operated. 3 generations since 1968. That is a long time. It's longer than, we've been in business longer than most of the manufacturers that we sell the RVs. And, you know, there's not much we haven't seen. And we trade for just about anything, folks. Other dealers won't trade for the stuff we trade for. We'll trade for cars, trucks, SUVs, motorcycles, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, classic cars, boats, motorcycles, gold, silver. We'll trade for coins. We'll trade for antiques. We'll trade for guns. We'll trade for jewelry. Anything we can put a value on, folks, we will trade for it. We've traded for very expensive furniture. We've traded for fine artwork. Anything that we can get in it where we can sell it as quick as we sell our RVs, we'll trade for it. As long as it's legal to sell it and as long as we don't have to feed it, chances are we'll trade for it. Don't believe me? Look through my archive of my videos. You're going to see some crazy stuff that we've traded on over the years that nobody else has. And we're not afraid to put a figure on anything. So if we can find a value for it, and we can, like I said, we can get in it where we can sell it as quick as we sell our campers, or we will be more than happy to trade for it. 706-965-7929. Email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. parkwayrvcenter.com for our latest selection of over 170 used RVs, more arriving daily. I'm looking for more and more dealers to do like the guy did from Texas this morning. Come up here and buy these things 10, 11, 12, 15 at a time. And be honest with you, I look to sell everything I have quicker than I can replace them in the next few months. So that 170, that number may actually lower because the market's changing so much. It's all about supply and demand, folks. I mean, when there's a short supply and a high demand, prices go up, inventory goes down. And I seen it after Katrina, and I'm seeing the same thing now. So take advantage of these prices while you can, because it may be years before you can buy another camper like this for what we're selling it for today. Thank you for watching. Let us know if we can help. And thank you for watching again. Visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.